Japan is obvious most crowded of country in the world because it's such a small island country, and it has population close to uh 1/5 of a billion. Or I want to say another way, I can say 200 million people around this number. I mean, I don't know the exact number, but I know Japanese. Here, Japan is really crowded. Have a high population, pretty close to United States. About about 60% of United States population.
Undoubtedly one of the most popular countries in the world. However, behind the curtain of distractions and apparent perfection, there is an unexplored side that goes unnoticed by the world. This dark side is full of social and cultural problems that deeply affect Japanese society.
I know a lot of it.
Get ready to discover the hidden face of one of the most interesting and curious countries in the world. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, as we release new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Welcome to the dark side of Japan. Japan is a nation of contrasts and fascinations. It hides a dark side that few dare to explore.
I mean, I know.
While the bright lights of Tokyo streets and the serenity of its gardens enchant, shadows silently extend, revealing a disconcerting reality that is almost invisible to society's eyes. Despite its apparent perfection, Japan is also a place where loneliness can consume the most fragile souls.
Yes， 这个我知道的。为什么？因为日本的社会是很压抑的。他们如果是在日本社会，去公司上班，因为他们不是按照贡献制，他们是按照工龄制，就是在一个企业干得越久，然后他们权力越大，工资越高，然后那些精英的付出为企业付出很多的，因为日本是讲企业文化，就是他们为企业付出多的，他们是可以拿到很多好处的。但是日本刚毕业的年轻人没有机会，然后又碰到那些不是特别老的那些科学盲，然后又是专横霸道，然后很多日本年轻人是管他们很坏的，他们居然不尊重老人，管日本的老年社会的那些为国家做过贡献的人叫做国贼，叫做老贼。日本很多日本有些年轻人就是这样的。他们居然是歧视老年人，歧视到当国贼的地步。但是这很大部分是跟日本的企业文化有关系的，因为日本的企业文化跟中国的那个共产党发明的工龄制度是不一样的工龄制度。中国的共产党的工龄制度，首先工资也不是很高，而且只是在国有企业，而且其次一般来说工龄长的又不见得有很大的权利的。而不是像日本的企业，就是等级特别森严，而且日本企业相对来说对 female 特别不 friendly， 因为毕竟日本是大男子主义比中国还要高很多的国家。然后反正我是男的，我又无所谓的，我又不会被性别歧视的。而且日本的很多 culture， 我从小就接受他们的 influence， 就是看 Japanese cartoon。比如说丢忍者标，很多日本年轻人都不会的，我会丢的。我就是看忍者乱太郎里面就是丢大飞镖的，我会丢的。
This is perhaps one of the problems that most affects the population. Loneliness can be felt even in the midst of crowds, amidst the hustle and bustle that Japan generates. Many claim to feel completely alone and excluded from Japanese society.
那我讲，就是日本色情业 因为日本有些就是色狼，他们会冒充就是 AV 导演，然后去骗那些幼女，骗那个幼女的那个色情照片，还有就是干那些 middle school student。我以前都有下载色情片啊，叫做那个日本的叫做变态色魔金山生，他日文名我不知道，但他中文名我知道的。不，他自己拍的色情片我都下载的啊。然后不要说什么没有什么观看就没有什么强奸，这是胡说八道。因为那些变态们最多是不敢拍，他们照样会强奸的，然后他们强奸的还会上传到网站上的。对，这种东西在美国管的严，我不想住美国了，我跑到 third world country，他们都不管的，他们都没有 internet regulation 的。那这 obvious 说的不是中国啊，因为中国连色情片，对啊，像我看色情片都是叫违法的，不是啊，中国的法律是这么规定的啊，在网上不能看色情片的。在中国都搜不到色情片的，中国共产党都雇了很多，反正就是人类就是搜索 internet traffic 就不让中国人看色情片。但是我看色情片，他们好像反正也没有管过我，因为我不是上 internet 看啊，因为在 internet 上我摄取过它，我也找不到色情片，我是看我自己带回中国hard drive 里的色情片，又不犯法了，因为我又没拿去
This
卖。
loneliness can have various reasons and ends up affecting the lives of many people. In the midst of this almost invisible problem, a growing group of young people draws attention for their unusual behavior. These individuals voluntarily isolate themselves, locking themselves in their rooms and disconnecting from society.
Oh yeah, this is young generation of some of young generation of Japanese and Korean and Chinese and yeah protest against government because they get paid too little. They don't want to work. They will just stay at home eating government's social welfare or their parents' pension.
They are known as hikikomori, silenced
就像
voices
啃老族啊。
of fear and anxiety that disappear within the crowds but isolate themselves from
但
society
是
through
啃老族一般只有在 Asian country 会有这种 culture 的，在 Western culture those kind of kids gonna be kicked out from their home by their parents. Only Asian would feed parents would feed their kid after they been grow up and don't want to go to society to work. Yeah, Asian parents and the kids relationship is way stronger than Western cultures, which is a good thing to keep a society stable. Because our human society's component is from each individual family.
throughout their lives.
And the Western culture keep promoting like 就是不要结婚，不要有后代，然后是搞的啊很多就是 Western culture，they have problem with don't have enough yeah their own race people, so they have to import I mean European country at least they are smart, they like import immigrant with like either intelligence or a lot of wealth. Only American like a politician they don't love their country. They import like a lot of idiots to like spend American taxpayers' tax. Yeah, obvious it's Democrat Party because they are like Democrat parties vote pretty much more than 90 to 95% all the time.
Hikikomori is a disorder that has been growing every year and has a very negative impact on Japanese society. Simply put, the word hikikomori means to withdraw or isolate oneself completely, and that is exactly what hikikomori individuals do. They isolate themselves completely from society and live with little or no
It's very good for me because Japanese female have better looking than American female, way better. Because there's too many ugly people in America. They are both ugly in face and in their heart.
contact with the outside world. In 1998, psychologist Tamaki Saito compared the behavior of this disorder to an endless adolescence and coined the term hikikomori.
And I can predict those most of those isolation from society Japanese, they don't make a lot of money. And it's not it's not in Japan things are cheaper than United States. With better food and the cheaper labor costs in Japan than United States. And the Japanese, actually in Japan, because of the Japanese government's policy, Japanese consumer good pretty much don't always low price to their inside the country. Very Japanese don't have inflation problem. It have like a deflation problem sometimes.也就是现在的100万日元，和过去的100万日元，就是在十几年前、10年前的价值购买力基本上没有太大变化的。但是美元或者人民币或者别的国家的钱，一般都贬值了很多。反正我一般我就记得，反正10万日元，差不多等于$100，差不多一直都是这个价位。然后日本我当时去，我只是游客，然后我都发现日本东西其实一点都不贵的，和美国比，或者和澳门比。而且日本的好吃的那是比美国好吃东西好吃多了。而且我都只是去一般的超市买，都没有去类似 Costco 咯，或者那个Walmart 这样的那个超级便宜的那种地方去买，价钱已经很便宜了。唯一不好的是日本人的英语，那是真的是 horrible 啊！他们的英语就是和中国的大学生的水平差不多，都听不太懂英语的。我说英语的口语，我在日本都没有办法和日本人进行英语交流，他们只懂非常少的英语，根本不是像中国政府吹牛的说日本人英语很好。
The book Hikikomori, An Endless Adolescence provides a detailed exploration of this problem and how it has existed for decades in Japanese society. In Chapter 10 of the book, the author discusses the sadness behind the violence in the domestic environment and states that a significant percentage of cases of social reclusion are accompanied by violent outbursts within the family.
然后还有日本的，因为because some greedy Japanese company, they keep forcing employee to do without actual payment overtime. Average Japanese people, young people working in big company, they need to work 12 hours a day for 6 days a week, which costs a lot of Japanese Japanese employee don't have time to dating, and because they make so little money, they can't afford to have family. Yeah, this not only happen in Japan, also happen in United States. United States didn't society didn't getting old, only because American government keep get immigrant from other nation, but the American government is stupid. They a lot of time select those negative negative to society production, like those eating welfare or voter, like they just come to United States as a vote. Yeah, and those unskilled labor in the future, all their job gonna be replaced by AI, like by computer, like build robot. And in the future it will create a huge problem for a huge burden for American government, because American government can kick them out of country just because they are out of work after they become American citizen. And those those people don't even pay tax. Not like me. I already paid more tax than at least more than 30-40% American for their entire life till now.
Family. The issue of social
I pay
reclusion,
more.
or
I pay way more
hikikomori as it
tax.
is known, goes beyond individuals who prefer to stay at
Yeah, I
home.
paid at least more. I assume at least more than on personal income, and on sales tax. I at least paid more than 70% of 60-70% of America. And how American government treat me. Yeah, they treat me not like a piece of shit. They treat me like Nazi Germany tried to exterminate Jewish people during World War II.
Avoid social interactions. It involves family, school, social pressure, and various other factors. For those who face this problem, their room becomes their whole world. People who suffer from hikikomori often spend their time exclusively with games and the internet, and their friendships are predominantly virtual, whether through social media.
Yeah, actually the way I live in America, yes, I spend most of my time on working and the game. I don't have a social life. Yeah, because after 2016 attack to me from fucking American government. Yeah, my life was ruined. My family broke, and I've been murdered multiple times. At least murder attempt. At least over 20 times.
Media or games. Loneliness is one of the main complaints among Japanese individuals dealing with this disorder. The problem can reach such severe levels that a person loses the strength even to perform basic activities, such as washing dishes or going to the market alone. The reality of the suffering caused by hikikomori often goes unnoticed and in silence.
Yes, the Japanese female are very pretty. Way better looking than America. Yeah, America now is already a lot better before. Every day, for example, if I see 100 American female, about 99 of about over 95% of them are extremely ugly. Yeah, I put it this way. And this is truth. Yeah, there's too many ugly American female.
serious problem that concerns both the local population and the government. However, effectively addressing hikikomori and charting a future for Japanese youth, who increasingly dedicate themselves to games and the virtual world at the expense of real life.
And how do I remember? It is because I was single for 8 years. I tried to get like a female to bring my kid, and I can't find it because when I was at casino, all I see is ugly people in poker room. Because I don't went to a casino floor all the time. I don't make a living there. When I go to casino floor, I just try to gamble there. I know in a lot of in casino floor there's a lot of gold digger, but I don't want gold digger anyway.
Complex issues that cannot be answered here. An even greater concern in Japan is the extremely high number of suicide cases and mental health
And the gold
problems.
digger, this English translated into Chinese or into Japanese called 拜金女，而且不是那种崇拜金钱的女人，是那种会把男的就是谋杀掉，然后抢财产的那些拜金女，或者是给男人戴绿帽子的，然后生出来儿子是别的男人的那种缺德女人。
Especially among young people. In 2020, approximately 21,800 suicide cases were reported in the country.
Yeah, at 2020, Japanese only have 21,800 suicide cases. But in America, every year our burden from military, about 7,000 of them suicide, and a lot of other like suicide in different career. American suicide rate is way higher than Japan.
Averaging 60 cases per day. These alarming numbers have shown a significant
American
decrease.
burden alone, suicidal rate is $20 a day because of Joe Biden and Obama's evil reign.
Approximately 40% over the past 2 decades, largely due to the efforts of non-governmental organizations like LiveLink, established in 2004. However, the decline is still not sufficient, as cases of minors deciding to take their own lives continue to rise. The causes of this alarming number of cases and problems are diverse.
然后日本有个自杀森林，是著名的旅游景点，我都知道的。只要进去那个森林，就会莫名其妙想要自杀的。哎，对啊，到时候我去试一下，看看我进去会不会自杀。
But social pressure is identified as one of the main factors. Japanese society is known for its strong social pressure, and this has been associated with high suicide rates in the country. The relentless pursuit of success, a characteristic of Asian countries, along with the need to conform to social expectations and intense pressure to excel in various areas of life, puts a tremendous burden on individuals. In Japan, there is a strong emphasis on the concept of gambair, which refers to perseverance, hard work, and determination to overcome challenges. Although this dedication and perseverance are
然后这个让我重新读一遍。
The concept of gambair, which refers to perseverance, hard work,
perseverance of hard work
and determination to overcome
challenges. 我已经就我碰到的 challenge， 我不是 single individual can overcome 的 ，because it's almighty American government like torturing me and try to murder me for over 8 years. I should be dead right now, instead of being living and being tortured by them over and over.
Although this dedication
This is extremely unfair to me, because I'm not like Western people. I care about the honor and the name more than death.
And perseverance are admirable in many aspects. They can also create an environment of extreme competition and unbearable stress. Social pressure in Japan is particularly felt in
And
academic.
I have social pressure from America because they hate Chinese. In America currently, there's like 排华浪潮。那这中国政府还是推波助澜，故意要把中国人赶回中国。这种中国政府的这种政策，我当然都能看得出来的。在这种情况下，中国政府不但不保护自己的公民，反而是当外国政府的帮凶。我就是这么说，这是事实。
And professional realms. Students face intense competition to enter prestigious universities and subsequently the job market. The culture of overwork and long hours can be suffocating. The pursuit of perfection and the fear of failure become heavy burdens to carry. This constant pressure often leads to feelings of hopelessness and
why Japanese have to work long hours? It is because Japanese have too many old people living on social welfare. And there's not enough young generation to do all the work. That is why Japanese company forces Japanese to work long hours, try to cut business costs.
Isolation. Individuals may feel incapable of meeting the expectations imposed upon them, resulting in feelings of inadequacy, loneliness, and
this individual are like kind of not very strong one. I mean, Japanese expectation is very easy to achieve if you are male. Female is a lot harder. Because female in Japanese society, has to tolerate those Western people called like bigger men have more social status than female. It is Japanese culture. What's wrong with that? It agrees with Bible.
And helplessness. Unfortunately, for many, this extreme situation becomes unbearable, and taking their own lives seems to be the only way out. All of this social pressure, starting from...
and in America, I feel the same. Only way to end my torturement is by suicide. I don't know. I've been tortured over 8 years. And even American government abuse more. They saw me make a great success in my poker career. They try to destroy my career, so I would suicide. That is how evil Democrat Party is.
Schools and extending throughout the careers of Japanese individuals can lead to gigantic levels of demand and stress, creating another serious problem, the infamous karoshi, which translates to death by overwork. In Japan, the idea of...
this is if humans work too long hours and don't sleep, a lot of time they will die from heart attack. And play poker, a lot of poker players die of heart attack also. In some cases, they even die in a poker table.
Dying from overworking is real and more common than it may seem. Much of this culture of overwork arises precisely from the competition and rivalry to meet the aforementioned social standards. Hard work as a symbol of a Japanese citizen's work ethic began in the 1920s when the country underwent rapid industrialization and militarization. This idea was soon passed on to subsequent generations, who grew up hearing that their goal was to become a loyal and dedicated worker. This mentality created an extremely
也比大部分中
competitive
国人知道中
educational
国。
system in Japan. Japanese society values such extreme dedication to work that many individuals find themselves trapped in a web of expectations and burdens. The commitment to work is so intense that workers are often compelled to stay beyond regular hours, take
然后中国人也有很多 social burden 啊，because in China, family expect kids to get married and produce a male instead of female.
taking unpaid overtime. This hard work mentality can lead to serious consequences for the physical and mental health of workers, including high
Another
level.
thing is that time when Chinese government do birth control. Yeah, a lot of Chinese choose to abortion female baby. This is not Chinese people or Chinese culture's fault. It is because of government ruling society not very efficient.
Of stress, exhaustion, and even severe illnesses. In addition to the problems faced by human beings, Japan's nature itself is relentless and unpredictable.
日本的
Violent
也是 island
earthquakes shake
country，
the
在
earth
火
with
山高发
alarming
地带
frequency,
是很惨的。
tsunamis engulf the coast with devastating fury, and dormant volcanoes awaken, releasing clouds of ash and chaos.
然后现
A
在日本
constant
是很
struggle
危险
between
的
serene beauty and imminent
为什
destruction
么？
permeates
因
the
为日本的
Japanese
富士
landscape
山
due
很
to
久
its
没爆
location
发
in a
了，现在
region
是
with
爆发期
disadvantageous
啊，
geographical
什么时候爆
formation
发
and
讲不定
intense
的。
seismic activity. Japan is considered a dangerous country to live in, as small tremors are part of the daily life of the Japanese. However, the country is prepared to deal with these events and is not easily shocked by them. For foreigners visiting for the first time, these weather events can be scary.
It's not
Therefore,
scary.
it is
我
important
在
to
中
be
国我
aware
也
of the
碰到过
small
地震
risks
的。
that exist in the country and be minimally prepared for
当
unexpected
时我
events
住
and
我住的房子，如果是像美国的那种木头房子的话，就被震倒了。因为中国的房子都是钢筋结构的，不会被震倒的，至少质量好的工程。因为我家的居住的区，就算这他们这些建筑工人再上心，建筑公司再丧心病狂，他们不敢在军队的军属区的材料造假的，因为这个会被枪毙的，不管他们多有钱都没有用的。
possible natural phenomena. The situation with earthquakes in Japan and neighboring countries is somewhat more serious and concerning. Many researchers and scientists believe that there is a high likelihood of the country being hit by a major earthquake within the next 30 years.
对啊，我在上海以后一直都是住在军队的军属区啊，我都从来没有住过民间的。
Which could destroy a large part of the nation. According to estimates from the University of Tokyo in 2016, there is a 98% probability of this happening in the next 30 years, what they call the Great Kanto Earthquake, in an area where the Japanese capital is located. The last major earthquake in this region was recorded in 1923, with a magnitude of 7.8, resulting in the death of over 140.
说的好像不太对。
A major earthquake within the next 30 years, which could destroy a large part of the nation.
对啊，这里是说30年内会有很强的地震，都有可能把nation的岛震沉掉，这是完全有可能的啊。因为富士山真正爆发的时候，威力特别恐怖的，1000多年没爆发的火山。
According to estimates from the University of Tokyo in 2016, there is a 98% probability of this happening in the next 30 years, what they call the Great Kanto Earthquake, in an area where the Japanese capital is located. The last
对呀，富士山是不是离东京特别近啊？我说的又没有错了，和这里的是一模一样的啊。因为富士山真的爆发，肯定是因为地震造成的那种大爆发，而且可能是富士山爆发引起的地震啊，这个谁讲得清楚啊？
major earthquake in this region was recorded in 1923, with a magnitude of 7.8, resulting in the death of over 140,000 people. Although this event is unknown to most Japanese, it left a mark on the country's history, and experts are concerned about the possibility of it happening again. Japan constantly lives with the hope that nothing will happen, but at the same time, it faces an imminent and almost predictable risk that something could happen at any moment.
是
Therefore,
啊，反正一样的啊，就是会 facing death 啊。但是在世界上别的国家也好不到哪去啊，因为真的只要美国或者俄罗斯，然后丢起核弹来，在哪里都一样的啊。
Japan, along with several neighboring countries in Asia, lives on the edge of potential chaos. However, why is
然
there
后
no
奥比
alarm
斯
or
亚洲是
desperation
被
from
核
the
弹重点轰
population?
炸地区啊，因为俄
The
罗斯在亚
Japanese
洲啊。
government, along with various institutions, has implemented a series of measures to prepare and effectively respond to these climate
而且
catastrophes.
North Korea 也有
One of
核
the
弹
main
的
approaches is infrastructure
，North
plan for
Korea 的
such
核弹打
situations.
不到美国，但打得到日
Japan
本
has
啊。
built advanced engineering structures such as buildings and bridges with high resistance to earthquakes and tsunamis, as well as massive anti-wave barriers and various other protective measures.
中国政府一般不
As
会
we
第一
delve
时间
into
不
this
敢丢核
unknown
弹的，毕
underworld
竟
of
是这么大的
Japan,
国
we
家，
discover more and more curious
只有
things
只有
about this
North
incredible
Korea，
country.
还有伊朗，
If you enjoyed
他
this
们敢乱丢
video,
核弹
don't
的。
forget to check out the next videos that are playing on the final screen. Big hugs, and I hope to see you there.
那我看他讲的 most hated country in the world，确
Today
实
I'm
是
going
啊
to。visit China for the
中国
very
确实是
first
most hated
time.
country in the
Now,
world
there's
right now
lots
because
of
of
preconceptions about
COVID-19.
China, about the stereotypes and the safety and security, but today we're going to find out the truth. And things aren't
And
getting
obvious,
any
I
better
know
for
China more
China,
than
as
this white male.
73% of people from Western countries have unfavorable views of China. Also, China is very famous for being difficult to travel around since they block all of the Western apps. Google Maps.
这我要，因为我要去厕所了。而且实事求是来说，就 COVID-19 又不是一定是在中国爆发的，完全可能是 Democrat Party 的那些恐怖分子，Black Hussein Obama and crooked Joe Biden, because they want to cheat on 2020 election. They spread COVID-19 in order to steal President Trump's presidency by cheating. Yeah, they can like purposely spread COVID-19 virus。因为按照获利最大方讲，在美国获利最大方就是奥巴马和拜登。这两个伊斯兰教纳粹恐怖分子。
is blocked, social media is blocked, so you basically have to wing it if you don't speak Mandarin. But today, I'm hoping to break all of these stereotypes and find out what the real China is like.
然后中国确实是禁止使用 Google Google 搜寻安全都不能用的。反正以前是这样的，确实很不方便的就像在美国也一样就比如说，如果是中国人到美国来旅游，也很不方便的。为什么？因为美国政府不让中国人来旅游而且美国为什么很多学校教育变差了？因为他们没有从中国留学生的赚的钱因为每个中国留学生其实在美国都花费掉很多钱的，美国政府都不考虑经济利益的。因为中国是很多 parents 发现美国政府就是中国的那些中介是骗人的，他们骗中国年轻人到美国读书，然后读好书回中国能够拿到高薪，然后很多就是不是很优秀的就是中国的留学生，他们到美国去读一个文凭，然后回中国，就是中国的就是他们是把他们爸爸妈妈一辈子的积蓄在美国花完，就是为了拿一个文凭。就拿一个 college 或者 university 的文凭，拿 college 就比如说像那种垃圾大学，叫 Harvard College，这样的垃圾大学，然后拿 university 就是有些university title，但其实和垃圾大学也差不多的那种垃圾大学，然后他们回到中国，然后甚至是一些名牌大学的，比如说是比如说是美国杜克大学毕业的，然后比如说是美国哈佛大学毕业的，回到中国照样是拿的钱很少的，他们一辈子赚出来的钱，然后还没有他们在美国读的学费花掉的钱多，所以很多中国 parents 是被美国政府骗我自己也被美国政府骗的，他们骗我来美国，说是只要美国是have a lot of opportunity，equal opportunity，然后我在美国辛辛苦苦奋斗了一辈子的事业，我打扑克的事业就被美国政府破坏掉了，我损失了很多名声，因为我居然被 Evil Democrat Party，然后打上了 mental illness patient tag。弄得我在中国居然都找不到那些穷的中国女的当老婆，这没有中国共产党的背后的推手，我都不相信。就是我是特别惨，居然被两个反正地球上非常 powerful 的。政府一起种族灭绝，他们把我搞得没有后代，我就 accuse 他们种族灭绝我。而且我不接受辩解，我到现在为止就是没有后代。他们缺德，要种族灭绝我直接把我枪毙了，或直接把我谋杀了毒死，又非要我活着受罪，然后忍受屈辱。对啊，我居然被那些弱者然后嫌弃。 我管一般人全叫弱者的，他们在我眼里都是弱者，他们跟我公平竞争根本竞争不过我的。
The good, the bad, and the ugly. And to get myself ingrained in the culture, I'm setting myself 4 targets. We are going to find a Chinese wife. We're going to be eating the best.
Yeah, Chinese wife
food I
is
can
very
find in
easy to
Shanghai.
find. If you are American citizen, you're willing to marry a Chinese young man or female. Yeah, I'm talking about young man also because in America, yeah, there's gay marriage. Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese food do that. And they are very good looking. As long as you are American millionaire.
I want to find a Chinese local who is hopefully going to change our perception of Chinese people.
And a
last
lot
but
of
not
other
least,
countries
I'm going to
say-
buy a fake Chinese product.
You don't really much of dumpling or like drink very fast.
Oh, well, you know.
But that's exactly what Chinese people
I'm English. I'm English. We're going to China. And I have a few special guests with me on
And
this
this
trip.
man
One of
is
those
not
special guests
American.
we're going to meet in
He's
China.
he's
But the other
from
one
England.
is supposed to
He
be on
says
this
he's
flight.
English.
But I think he's going to miss the flight. So we'll see. I think he's got about 20% chance of making this flight. He's probably going to be running here any minute. But I've got him a little present if he does make the flight. So we'll see. And then we'll meet the other one
Budweiser in China. I know in bar, like in drinking bar or called social bar, or like nightclub, like usually a Budweiser in China, cost about still cheaper than America, unless you go to high end of club. Usually in Chinese drinking bar, a Budweiser costs about, I would say between $3 to maximum $10, which is cheaper than America. Unless you play at Atlantic City or Las Vegas Casino, they are free.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
Good, thank you. I don't believe it. He's made it. And we're not even boarding. He's made it. He's made it. No way. I thought you were gone. I thought you were gone, bro.
Couldn't miss the flight to
I
Shanghai.
got your present.
Oh,
This is if you made it. If you didn't make it, I'd be having.
Oh yeah, I can
Take one
easily
down?
buy
No, no.
buy it.
Pepsi. Chinese.
I can buy it cans. Like make it like split like liquid inside with my tea. It's not hard. I can even use throw a poker card and cut the can open.
People love to drink.
yeah, that's true. Let's try a little one of these out, little Budweiser, a little American beer.
And trunk of beer is not hard. I can
American
trunk of beer.
Sam.
I done with Corona before.
This is starting the Chinese vlog off very well. Oh wow. This is his first beer in a while as well.
Yeah, I gonna do same. I go get a Corona. I mean, I don't have a bottle Budweiser right now, but I can trunk a beer. It's not that hard. Yeah, this is a bottle of Corona beers, pretty much the same as Budweiser. Yeah, I can trunk a beer. It's not hard. Yeah, it's not that hard. And I drink it harder because this is icy beer instead of room temperature beer. It's harder.
Oh.
But the beer I drunk on is Mexico beer.
Like what we find in every country, just a population of incredibly nice people, much larger lengths and very nice. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, we've already found this out. We can't even speak to the flight attendants.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you,
like and
America,
subscribe.
Qingdao beer in America is different than Qingdao beer in China. Americans Qingdao beer is more concentrated than regular Qingdao beer in China. Different alcohol level.
I'm also super interested. It's a country I don't know much about, if I'm honest. And I do have, being honest, I have a few preconceptions of the place, just because I just don't know much.
And my face will never turn red, doesn't matter how much alcohol I drink. It will never turn red.
Welcome to Shanghai, China. It's my first time in China. I'm a little bit nervous, if I'm honest. Are they gonna search me? Are they gonna stick something
And
up
my
bum?
face
I
will
don't know.
not turn red from embarrassment. Unless I use martial art to turn my face
everywhere as
facing
you're
red.
landing.
I know how to turn
1.4
facing
million
red
people
using martial art.
And I just don't know anything about this country. I'm so excited to find out. I feel like a schoolboy lost in the headlights of
就是运起内功来哈，我是可以把脸变成
Thank
红
you
色
for
的
it. I didn't even know how to say thank you. How do you say thank you?
Yeah, 我会内功的。
I'm clueless.
美国人就不会内功的，他们连外功都不
Here
会
we
的。
go. It starts. They're gonna start harvesting my organs. We got through with no
No,
problems.
Chinese
I'm very
government don't
surprised.
harvest
It's a good thing I have two passports. Let's put it that way, because they would
visit
not
this
like some of the
organ.
stamps I have in some of my other passports. But we're here.
It's like when you
because
have
it's
an
American.
American passport or British
Oh, wow.
passport.
No, it's
I don't
American
believe
here.
Chinese government have the guts.
Yo,
Things like that.
Let's go. He's back. How long have you been waiting there?
Even if you have a third
We
world
have
country's
the full team.
passport, Chinese
Matt
government
made
don't
his
do it to
flight.
you.
I thought he was going to make it. Ali was waiting 4 hours for us, but we're here. And it's going to be an amazing 6 days. We just got a 6-day transit visa, so visa on arrival essentially. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're kind of all pretty clueless when it comes to China. Ali speaks fluent Chinese or Mandarin even. Oh,
因为
there
我
you go.
播的是美国的橙子啊，不是中国的橙子
Oh
啊。
wow, I thought you were Chinese for a minute there, bro. Oh, thank you, bro.
而且不要说美国橘子了，中国的那种文旦，那么很大的柚子，我都不需要用刀打，
Train of
我可以直接
Shanghai,
贴的把
which basically means that it's going to levitate on here. Don't ask me science. I'm not a physicist, but 270 miles per hour. We're going to get to the destination in 8 minutes.
但是像菠萝这样的我就播不动啊。
Ali, are the trains in Iraq this fast?
I don't think they have trains.
They do. They do.
Really?
Yeah, you've not been watching Backpacker Ben's videos.
Oh, I'm telling Western people, if you need a Chinese yen, use dollar to exchange with Chinese. Show them your American passport or British passport using euro or American dollar. Chinese citizen would sometimes even pay you more than like those Chinese bank pay you. If you can prove themselves for credibility, for example, if you work in a real big like American company like Apple or Google, you can prove them you really work there. Yeah, they will exchange money to you for free, even with actual money. And I promise you this is true in China. But you got to at least speak Chinese or that Chinese speak English. But sometimes Chinese usually they don't dare to scan like people with American passport or British passport or any other foreigner like with passport. They usually only scan Chinese instead of foreigner visitor. Because Chinese government is strictly hard on scammer against foreigner in
Trains.
China.
Oh, this thing is about maybe 20x faster, bro. The train system in the US is not good.
Yeah.
For example, if a bicycle rider like lost their bicycle in China, if they are foreigner, just call like Chinese 110. Usually like Chinese police would bring your bicycle back in less than 12 hours. If you are from friendly country.
We don't
Yeah,
bring that one
yeah.
up.
Same in the UK, to be fair. So this, like, it's just an introduction to the scale and the modern
Yeah, foreigner
side
does
of
have
China.
privilege in
They're just
China.
way ahead
Because
of the
it's
world.
Chinese government
Fastest
policy.
trains, everything's modern. We're really in a
Little
unique
bit of,
place in the world.
like, privilege.
There we go. 8 minutes later.
More potential
That's the
for
fastest airport transfer I've ever done, and we're in the city of Shanghai.
Yeah, but if you are like against communism, government, yeah, you will have a difficult time.
It's live streaming.
Sometimes. This is Cantonese.
Wow. So here in China, in Japan, they have a huge live streaming culture. So that man here, he's got no crowd here, but he may have a huge crowd
I
online.
can't identify which
And
city
he's
is
singing
this.
online.
In China.
嘿，第一个，我大家。
我直播间的都是没有人。
你好，
你看中国的歌手，你看都穿美国衣服的，上面 is American flag 的。
Thank you，你好。
你好，谢谢。你好，谢谢。
也穿的是我们东北的好吧？
好吧。
这里不能唱歌。
Sorry about that。
但是我看见昨天都有人会讲国语吗？
From England. I love China. I love President Xi Jinping. China's Indabad.
太难。
But the Chinese don't understand English like I understand English. Because my English is better than a lot of Chinese politicians.
太难了，我也听不懂。
Oh, China, great country, great country. 你好。
直播间的兄弟们有没有会听英语的？
How many people does he have
Like
online?
the English,
太难太好了，中国太
like
好了，这是。
guy says he loves China, he loves Xi Jinping. Yeah, in China, if you are foreigner, you say this thing, Chinese government definitely gonna give you privilege.
completely agree with you.
At least a little bit.
Thank you.
Look at that, guys. There's like 8 or 9 cameras on one pole.
But you
There's like
got to be
7 cameras there. And then the
like
next one
video
has
surveillance
5
all the time.
cameras. It's a bit unnecessary. It doesn't really annoy me at all.
Yeah,
but
because you are
I
foreigner,
guess why
like
some people probably
the
don't like
government
being
doesn't
watched all
pay
the time. I don't really
more
care.
attention
I've
on
got a
you.
camera on myself anyway.
But as long as you say like you support Chinese
Here we
government,
go.
they give you a
It's
little
amazing
bit
to
more
see how
like
China
nice
has advanced
treatment.
technologically ahead of the world to the superpower that it has become today. To give you context as to how that happened, I'm going to have to tell you some of the history of this place.
Oh, this
The
is
history of
Shanghai.
China
Not
helps us
100%
understand
sure.
how they became an economic powerhouse. Instead of joining capitalism that the West was
But
spreading
another
throughout the
singer didn't sing in Shanghainese. Instead of he sing in Cantonese.
world, China resisted and turned to a one-party
No, this is not happened in 1970. This time because Chairman Mao looks really young. This happened about 1950 to 1960s time, not 1970s. 1970s time, Chairman Mao is kind of really old, not look like this.
communist system. By the 1970s, China was a place of widespread poverty. However, things were about to change. China's new leader, Deng Xiaoping,
That kind of poverty is because our Chinese great leader, Chairman Mao, believe like Stalin's like invented like communism ideology and try to do social experiment in China. Those so-called 我现在要停止录像了，我时间快要没